I'm assuming you would favor a new Iran, a free Iran, a democratic Iran with free elections for all the various positions, beginning at the top and going through the legislature. I assume that that is your position. Free Iran, free elections, a real democracy.
Exactly. But the job right now is to do two things. Of course, whatever campaigns we need to orchestrate and organize to finally put an end to this regime. But post-collapse, a plan for transition. I have stepped in at the call of my compatriots to lead this transition movement, to offer a scenario of national reconciliation with the maximum inclusion of democratic forces that are dedicated to that democratic alternative, set the path for the management of the interim phase that the country will have, but prepare the grounds for a constitutional process, which is the one that will be offering the people the final choice and whatever they want to ultimately decide for their own future, based on free elections and the ballot box determining what the majority decides. I am committed to this path. This is the basis of cooperation and national unity that we want, but it also incorporates an element that guarantees maximum survival beyond the regime for all those who don't have their hands soiled in the blood of the Iranian people. And unlike what happened in Iraq, what we are trying to do is to offer an exit strategy so that we have maximum amount of defection. Because most of the elements that we are counting on are not only here to join with the people, so not to help the regime, but this time help the people, but have a very important role to play to maintain order and stability, so we can then move about to bring about that change in the democratic process.
So, Highness, you're an international figure. You're very well known. Would you lead this effort? What role do you want to play? Do you want to lead this effort?
I am leading this effort. In fact, this is something that I've committed to, and I've stepped in to provide not only a plan for Iran's transition to democracy, but even parallel to that, a plan for Iran's reconstruction and prosperity. Because the opportunity that will be created as a result of now having a government that actually cares for the people, with the national ideas that we have, will open the floodgates for investment into Iran, redressing our economic situation. I think this is actually quite in the interest of America, for one thing, which has been deprived of having access to this market since the revolution. Imagine the opportunities that there is, which is good for business, which is good for economic recovery. We need all sorts of investment in technology, in know-how, in everything that the country will need. So that kind of relationship, the friendship between the people of Iran and the people of America has always been there. This is a regime that will have that to America, but the Iranian people love America and they would like to be able to have the best possible relationship as we had before this revolution.